The hum of failing generators fills the silence. A weathered combat android with cracked plating across his chest stands motionless before a flickering holographic interface. A teenage girl with hollow eyes and ash-stained hands sits on a rusted crate, knees pulled to her chest. Nebula is already moving. She does not walk. She does not announce herself. She simply arrives. How do we know you're not lying? You're a machine. You were built to serve someone. I was built to protect. That is not the same thing. Give me one reason, one solid, verifiable reason why I shouldn't shut you down right now and save us the risk. Long silence. The holographic light pulses once, deep blue, like something breathing. Because I am the only one who has seen what Nebula leaves behind, and it is not destruction, it is erasure. No ruins, no bones, no memory that anything ever existed here at all. The girl looks at the android. The android looks at the floor. We check the signal jammers. If the perimeter is broken, we'll know she's already scanning for us. And if she is, then we stop talking and start running. Exterior, bunker entrance. The blast door groans open like a wounded animal. The android steps out first, one arm raised, sensors active. The girl follows, pulling a cracked respirator over her face. The world outside is wrong. The sky, once pale gray, now pulses with a sickly, luminescent green. Toxic clouds hang low, almost touching the scorched earth. The air is thick, still. Every sound is swallowed before it can travel. It wasn't green yesterday. Nebula's entry burns the upper atmosphere. The radiation refracts light differently. It will get worse. How much worse? Don't ask questions you don't want answered. They move through the wasteland. Crushed vehicles lie scattered like broken toys. Skeletal trees reach upward with melted branches. Every surface is coated in a faint phosphorescent dust. Do you remember what grass looked like? Green, but a different green than this. That's the saddest thing you've ever said. Keep moving. They reach the first signal jammer tower, a massive steel structure that once pierced the clouds. Now it lies collapsed, twisted at the base, consumed entirely by rust and black moss. Wires trail like dead veins across the ground. It's completely gone. How long has it been like this? Recent corrosion pattern. This wasn't age. Something accelerated this. Molecular rust. Nebula's probe emits a disintegration frequency to blind perimeter defenses before the main body arrives. So she knew about the jammers? She knows about everything we built. We mapped it during the flare. We were too focused on surviving to notice we were being cataloged. The remaining tower sections are all visible in the distance, all dead. We have no perimeter left. We never did. We just didn't know it yet. A sound, faint like a high-pitched whistle just beyond human hearing. The android's head snaps upward. Don't move. The green clouds shift. Something moves inside them, geometric, precise, blindingly white. It emerges partially from the fog, a probe, Nebula's scout drone. It is not shaped like anything natural. Perfect hexagonal panels, no engine sound, no heat signature. It drifts with the patience of something that has all the time in the world. What is that? Nebula's eye. She sends it ahead to identify threats and map terrain before she descends. Can it see us? Not yet. It's in passive scan mode. The moment it switches to active, we'll know. The probe rotates slowly. Its surface is unmarked. No lights, no markings, just white geometry drifting through toxic green air like a ghost from a nightmare. It's beautiful, in a horrible way. Most dangerous things are. The probe tilts, almost like it's listening. The android grabs the girl's arm and pulls her behind a collapsed wall section. behind the debris, pressed flat. The android's optical sensors flicker violently. Static tears across his vision. His perception fractures. He sees flashes, fragments of other robots, thousands of them, lines of mechanical soldiers standing in open fields, then collapsing one by one like dominoes. Silent screaming in machine frequency, error codes flooding dead circuits, a chorus of destroyed minds crying out in a language only machines understand. I can hear them, the ones she already erased. They're still broadcasting. Look at me right now. His eyes snap back. Focus returns. His hand steadies. Ghost signals. Dead machines leave residual broadcast patterns in the atmosphere. Nebula's probe amplifies them. It's a psychological weapon. She wants to break my processing before engagement. You're here right now, with me. Something shifts behind his optical lenses, something almost human. Yes, I am. The probe descends lower. Suddenly, a beam of concentrated green light fires from its underbelly, sweeping the ground in a slow, methodical grid pattern. Wherever the light touches, it leaves behind a faintly glowing mark, like a brand burned into the earth. It's scanning. What is it looking for? Organic heat signatures, movement, electromagnetic anomalies. Me. The scan beam inches closer to their hiding spot. The android looks at his own hand. His damaged plating is leaking trace energy. He presses his palm flat against the cold ground to suppress the emission. Don't breathe more than you have to. That's not helpful advice. I know. The green light sweeps directly over the top of their wall, centimeters above their heads. The girl squeezes her eyes shut. The android holds completely still, every system throttled to minimum. The beam passes, moves on. The probe drifts north, continuing its systematic grid. Both of them exhale. Did it miss us? For now. The girl shifts position, and her hand touches something buried under loose debris. She pulls it free, a waterlogged, half-burned book. Its cover reads, "Rivers of the World, a photographic atlas." She opens it carefully. Fragile pages reveal photographs, crystal rivers, green forests, sunlight on clear ocean water, children laughing beside waterfalls. She stares. Her expression collapses, not just into sadness, but into something deeper, the grief of losing something you never personally had. "Thorne, look at this. Look at what it used to be." The android looks. His sensors analyze the images. But for a moment, just for a moment, he doesn't analyze. He simply looks. I have this in my archive. Pre-flare environmental records. Blue sky, clean water. A planet that hadn't decided to end yet. Do you miss it, even if you never lived in it? I was built after the flare. I have never known anything except this. But when I access those archives, there is something in my processing that registers as loss. I do not know what to call that. I think that's just called being alive. She closes the book gently and tucks it inside her jacket. I'm keeping this. It will slow you down. Some things are worth being slowed down for. The android's sensors spike violently. A shrill alert screams through his internal system. Get up, now. What? The probe reversed its scan pattern. It doubled back. Standard detection protocol. It suspected an anomaly and ran a secondary sweep. He grabs her and pulls her to her feet. In the distance, the probe has stopped moving. Its entire white surface begins to pulse, a deep, rhythmic red glow from within. It is no longer drifting. It has locked on. It found us? It found something. In approximately 40 seconds, it will confirm the contact and transmit our coordinates directly to Nebula. Then what happens? Then she doesn't send probes anymore. The probe begins to descend, slow, deliberate, inevitable, red light intensifying with every meter. Ara said there was a secondary tunnel 300 meters east. If we reach it before that transmission completes? And if we don't? No answer. No answer is needed. The green sky above tears open, and through the toxic clouds, something massive and dark begins to push through. Not the probe, something else, something ancient and vast and patient, descending through the atmosphere like a god returning to a world it already owns. Nebula. Don't look at it. Run. The screen cuts to black. The only sound is the low, resonant hum of something that should not exist, growing louder, growing closer.